Shalom, all praises due to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Racha Kwadash, double honors to the elect apostle, bishops, elders that great millstone and well. Shalom to like Aki out there doing this work sincerity and truth, and not for vainglory in season out of season. All right, brothers, so let's bring out these quick scriptures. We're nearing the time of Jacob's trouble, and that all hell's going to break loose. Okay. All right. So we're going to just read it and how we should be in the spirit by Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, putting the spirit upon us. The elect is going to be in the time of Jacob's trouble, in the times that we're living in. Okay. In the times to come. All right. So I'm going to read Matthew 24th chapter and the 6th verse. Okay. It says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, Taiwan and China, Russia and America, Iran, Israel, Russia and the Ukraine, okay, things that's going on. So those are wars and rumors of wars, because Israel's talking about how they want to go into Iran, America, China is talking about how they want to go into Taiwan. You see what I'm saying? So it says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, and that's the thing, because the scriptures say, for wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. You see what I'm saying? So in these times of trouble, Jacob's trouble, Jacob represents the 12 tribes of Israel, which are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay? Scattered through the four corners of the earth. Okay? But mainly here in the Americas. All right? In America. Okay? It says, see that ye be not troubled. Because the elect is going to have the wisdom and knowledge to keep them stable in these times, man. Okay? In the time of what? We're going to read it. It says, see that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. So these things must come to pass, man. These prophecies will be played out. Okay? These prophecies will come to pass. Okay? The prophecy of what? Of the famine. The prophecy of what? Of the pestilences, which are these diseases. The prophecy of what? Of the other pestilences, like the nuclear missiles, like in Psalms, okay, destroying America, the prophecies of what? The elect being tried by that RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast, okay? It says, see that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. See, so these are all the things that's happening. Now, these things happen in the past, okay? Nation rising against nation, kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines. These famines happen in the past, but famines are happening now. With the whole thing with Russia stopping the wheat from going out to the world. Okay? All right? So that means a lot of people are going to starve to death, man. Okay? A lot of people are going to starve to death, man. All right? So, Russia is stopping the Ukraine from letting that wheat go out, which feeds a lot of countries. Okay. All right. So, there's definitely going to be a famine. Okay. There's definitely going to be a famine, man. Because the scriptures prophesy all these things must come to pass. You know, it says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. You know, and every time you turn on the news, you know, there's an earthquake going on somewhere in the earth, man. You know, so these are the times of the end. The end of what? The end of the so-called white man's rulership on this earth. You know, the EU, the NATO and the EU, which is the beast, which America and Canada is a part of. Okay, you know, it's the end of America's rulership. It's the end of Esau's rulership. Okay, all right, and the beginning of Jacob's rulership, which is the 12 tribes of Israel, starting with the elect under Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. All right, so it says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. You see, you know, so sorrows are coming, you know, upon, you know, the wicked, upon the unfaithful, okay, upon the ungodly, okay, which represents the so-called white man, the heathen nations, and 2/3 of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All these, 6th verse again, all these things must come to pass. Okay? All right? So, I mean, hey, brothers, you know, this is time that we're living in, you know. You know, this is a time that we are living in. Let me go to, let me see. 2nd Ezra 15 and 5. 2nd Ezra 15 and 5. That's in the Apocrypha. All right. You know, 2nd Ezra 15 and 5. All right. And 5. All right. It says, behold, 2nd Ezra 15th chapter, 5th verse. Behold, saith Yahweh, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. You see? You know, so this was coming upon the world, man. You know, the sword, you know, which is Esau's weapons, death from the sword. All right. You know, plagues upon the world, the sword, famine. Okay, famine is another big thing that's going to happen. There's going to be a lot of death out here, and there's going to be a lot of destruction. Okay, because America is going to be destroyed, man, by those nuclear missiles. Okay, so it's going to be death, destruction, famine, the sword. You know, so these are the times that we're living in, man. You know, Esau is sharpening his sword because he is the sword of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, he's the sword, and he's going to bring a lot of death, you know, through the sword. All right. Okay. And the sword consists of many things, man. You know, you got the diseases that they're going to bring out. You know, you got famines. You know, you got, I mean, you got the chemtrails in the air. All these things are part of Esau's sword, man. GMO foods, you know. So these are the things that's going to happen on the earth. So all these things must happen. Okay. But let's see what's the outcome. Jeremiah 30 and 7 for the elect of the nation of Israel. For the elect of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Jeremiah 30 and 7. Okay. Jeremiah 30 and 7. See, the elect have hope. Okay? The elect of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the elect of the nation of Israel. Jeremiah 30:7. All right? It says, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. That's the outcome for the elect. The elect going to be saved out of that, man. You know? The elect of the nation of Israel. The elect of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You know? It's going to be no day like it, man. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. Okay? It's going to be no day like the times that we're going to come up into and the times that we're living in now. I read to you in the scriptures about the prophecies, the famines, the pestilences, the plagues, the sword, death, and destruction. Okay? All right? Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble. And we know Jacob represents you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. But he shall be saved out of it. Who's going to be saved out of it? The elect of the nation of Israel. The elect of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. So this is the times that we live in, man. These things must come to pass. These things must come to pass. But Jacob shall be saved out of it. Okay? Just keep that in mind, man. You know? Keep that in mind, that an elect will be saved. Okay? And we are the hopeful elect, and Abaratazah, we shall be saved out of the time of Jacob's trouble, which consists of the famine, the pestilences, diseases, the sword. Esau sharpening his sword, bring his Gurkha troops in, man, concentration camps, beheading people, okay? With the diseases, that more diseases are going to be brought out that's going to kill a whole lot of people, okay? All right? You know, Esau going to be gunning people, shooting people down in the street, man, on a large scale. They're doing it now, you know, to certain individuals, but they're going to do it to a whole lot of people, man. You know, you wait till these National Guard come inside these neighborhoods, man. Okay? You know? So, what you think they're going to do to people in those concentration camps, man? Okay? You know? So, these things must come to pass. But Jacob shall be saved out of it. All praises due to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, and Abaratazah, the hopeful elect will be saved out of it, which the hopeful elect will be saved out of it. With that, Shalom.